What's up, you guys? So my name is Brian again, making a video again today on installing our speakers. So got the little Honda, the head unit's in already, which I'm about to pull back out again to do the trigger wire and the other cables that go to the amp. I'm gonna have to run those back there, so I'm gonna have to pull the radio again. But we're also gonna be installing the door speakers. So door speakers and then the rear deck speakers are gonna be going in today. So right now, I got my helper. And I'm gonna pull apart the radio. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. You already saw that in my other video, so if you want to go see me take out the radio, the old radio, and put in this aftermarket head unit. We got a Kenwood head unit in here, touchscreen, everything. So if y'all want to see that video, go back to my other video. It's gonna be up where I take that apart and put that one in. So I'm gonna take that out. Once I get that out, I'm gonna go ahead and run the wiring in the back. I'll get back with y'all so I can go ahead and start installing the two door speakers. So that door panel is gonna come off, and this one's gotta come off. After that, I'm gonna have to go back here into the trunk, and I got speaker number 1 right here and speaker number 2 right here have to come out. These are the smaller speakers. I think they're like 6.5s or 6s. The ones I'm putting in are gonna be a little bit bigger. So there's actually a plate that's got to come out that I'm gonna uninstall from in there. I don't know if you can see the little silver plate. That's gonna come out so I can put in the bigger speakers. But I'll get back with y'all once I take the head unit out and start running the wiring. Like I was saying earlier, I ran all my wires. I got my 2 wires that are going to the back of the radio. Got them all ran back here. Got the whole clump of wires. And then I got the smaller trigger wire that's gonna go towards the sub. Oh, my bad, towards the amp. So both these are gonna go towards the amp. Got them all ran back here. And I also got my little external microphone. Last time I put the radio in, I didn't put this in, so I decided to run it this time. But yeah, the cable is back there all soldered in. Just gotta put the radio back in its place and put all this back. So my head unit right here. Gotta get this all back together. Once I get this all back together, I guess I'll probably go ahead and install all the door speakers. Me being a little slow, I forgot the crimps and all the connectors that I need for the actual running of the power wire. So I'll go ahead and run the power wire like down the side over here all the way to the back of the car, and from the battery and stuff I'll go ahead and just run that up there so I have it set in place. And then I'll probably just do that off camera, because at that point it's just a matter of just plugging into your amp and plugging it into the battery and just having, you know, just setting everything up basically at that point. I'm gonna just go ahead and run everything just so it's all ran and whatnot, and that'll be that. So I'm gonna get to the door speakers here in a bit, this driver side, passenger side, and then the rear deck speakers. So once all that's done, yeah, we'll be finished for today at least. So I'm gonna go ahead and install my head unit back in its place and put all this back. So I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Hi. Alright, so we're gonna take this door panel off so I can do my door speakers. Super simple. Literally 2 screws. So you got one here. Oh, getting those close-up shots. Yeah, so literally a screw there, and then you got a screw inside this little cubby. So once you get those 2 off, what I do is I literally kind of just oh, hold on, my bad. Before I forget, you actually take this off before you take the door panel off. So what you do is you pull, and there's a little rod in here that you have to disconnect. So once you do that, then you can disconnect your cables, and that comes off, your door hand. That comes out. And then you literally just pull up. Oh yeah, my bad, hold on. Forgot another thing. That comes off too. So literally, that's it. That's all that is. That kind of holds it right here. So you literally just pull up. And it's as easy as that. You're gonna do that little wire, and there you go. You got your little Honda door panel. That's all it is. Ain't nothing crazy. So you kind of just set that off to the side. So now, our main attraction right here, main culprits. Uh-oh. I'm guessing these things broke a long time ago because these things are old. As you can tell, it's literally held in by just a screw into the door itself. Now, granted, the speakers work, but there you go. So, speakers actually work on this thing, surprisingly. So you got one, you got two. So that's it.
Don't follow me. So I guess one of the guys at work actually wants this. I mean, as old as it is, someone actually wants this thing. So I'm gonna keep that for him. But we got the new right here from Rockford Fosgate. Nice and fresh. There you go. Sheesh! Look at these.
Woo! Look at those things. Sheesh! Brand new. Follow me. It's getting really cold out here. Hi. Let's see here if I can. Come on, I can't. You got number one and number two. Being kind of a pain. There we go. There we go. Oh, magnet. Well, I'm gonna have to do some figuring out to actually mount this because these little tabs don't reach. So I'll have to do some figuring out real quick. I'll put y'all here in a bit. So we had to go bring out the heavy hitter right here because there's literally only one screw hole that holds this in place right here. So I literally just put another one right here and it wiggles just a little bit. And I want this thing to be nice and secure so I don't rattle the door or nothing. So I'm gonna drill another bolt hole right here on the side so we don't have any issues. So. Just like that. Nice and simple. And these things, like, they're literally just tap-in screws, so you can just, I don't even need to put anything behind it. It'll literally just tap into that bolt hole that I just drilled. And it'll literally just hold itself in place. Just like this. Like that. So just like that, all nice and installed. And let me tell you, we already started it up and listened to this one. Super good, way more clear than the other one. So now my only concern is hopefully it clears the door panel, which I'm sure it will because it seems like it's got plenty of room back here to clear that, to clear this. So yeah, I mean, we'll find out here in a quick second whether it clears it or not.
That. Look at that, fits like a glove, fits perfect all the way around. So I literally just put everything right back in reverse order. Oh yeah, I accidentally broke that clip on this one, kind of sad about it. But that should hold just like that. You put the little cubby back in its place right there. Little screw. Screw that back in its place. Just like that. Then you're gonna take your connectors. Connect that one back in its place. You want to make sure you run your little rod back into your door handle, because if not, you won't have a door handle. And that's simple. Look at that. Just like that. Run your screw back in its place. Just like that. Cool.
So instead of showing y'all the other side, it's literally the exact same thing again. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rear deck speaker. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get that out of the way. So so these are pretty easy too. Just move this out of the way. So you get these from the top inside of the car, but what you got to do first is up under here. Let me show you. I don't know if y'all be able to see it. Oh, it's a little dark. Can you grab my phone, my flashlight, please? Got my girlfriend as my helper. Yeah. So there's a couple of Phillips head screws up in here. 1, 2, and there's a third one over here. That releases the grill, the mesh grill up top inside, so that you can take the speaker out from up top.
All right. So actually, this is a really nice little toolkit to get from Harbor Freight. I actually filled it with a whole bunch of extra stuff, so it doesn't come with all this, but I filled it up just so I can have like on the side of the road, side of the road or something, you know, if I get stuck. But let's see. I thought I had a little quarter-inch ratchet here. Oh, I guess this is my little quarter-inch ratchet.
Okay, so up here, what did I do? Oh, it was like glued. Okay, well, once you get those 3 Phillips head screws off of this, because it's held in 1, 2, 3 down there, then your speaker's right here. So just literally unbolt your speaker, but since this whole plate has to come off for me anyway, I'm just gonna undo that whole entire plate.
So I think it's a 10 mil. Yep, 10 millimeter. Oh dang! Oh dang! That didn't work. That's a lot more stuck than I thought. Give me a second. I need to find a 10 mil 38. By no means am I a professional here. By any means am I not a professional. Look at that. Alright, this is on the tire. There's no way I'm getting this by here. So once those are loose, let me just undo my hand. That one. Oh, that's not gonna last.
Really hoping this thing doesn't fall through through to the other side, through to the trunk. And there you go. So that's my rear deck speakers that screw into this plate, but I'm not going to be using this plate anymore because I'll actually be running these bad boys back there. So these are actually a little bit wider. So, sheesh, look at that. Ooh, ooh. So these are a lot wider. So these are going to be installed just like so. Dang, they're actually a tad bit small for this. I might end up actually having to run this plate. Well. Give me a second. Lost my screwdriver. Actually, hold on. No, never mind. Never mind. I might actually have to end up running this plate, so let me not leave this right there. Oh, the magnet. Amateur here, you know. So I'm actually have to unbolt this plate, take all of these screws off, and detach this speaker from this plate. Oh. This thing's glued on here. I got a fix for that. No, I don't. This thing's glued in place. Well, dang. Alright, so I got that off real quick. And now, this piece, I don't know how well these are going to fit, just because of the fact that this plate is not meant for this. Dumb magnet. So it kind of seems like there's gonna have to be some fabrication here. Probably gonna have to cut this and make this a lot bigger and then make some new holes for it. This took a lot more than what I thought it was gonna be to have to put these rear speakers in. So as you can see, I got some safety glasses and I got a grinder. So I'm having to cut up that base of that plate. Basically all this silver right here around where the black is has to come off in order to fit those bigger speakers in the rear, which I want in the bigger speaker. So it's too late to go back now because I already started cutting it. So I'm gonna get the grinding. She's gonna get a few shots from me grinding. So sparks will be flying. Wear your safety glasses, kids. Safety glasses is key. So it's gonna be a little bit loud, so excuse me for headphone users. Let me grab the pliers. My pliers, they went away. Yeah, so basically that's about it. That's about as far as you really have to go. Maybe I might end up having to take a little bit more off right here, but I don't know. I mean, actually I'm probably just gonna go ahead and chop that off right here. Just grind that down right there, just so I know it'll fit for sure. Look, literally, what did I say? I was like, watch that one piece be what holds me back. Oh my goodness. I even told her, I was like, watch this one piece right here be like what holds me back from it fitting in perfect. That's because it's literally almost perfect. Oh my goodness. But as y'all can tell, I mean, it fits around there pretty darn good. I mean, it goes the other way, but it's gonna sit like that on there. But I'm gonna have to go shave this down just a tad bit right here. So let me go shave this down real quick. I'll be back here in a split second. For y'all, it'll be a split second. For me, it'll probably be like 5-10 minutes. But I'll be back. All right, y'all. So I went and filed off that one little bit. Just, oh, this side. Cut that off a little bit. So it should fit over this pretty darn well. There you go. Fits in there nice and flush all the way around. So all I gotta do now, once I already got the drill with me, I just gotta drill out a couple of bolt holes so I can, what do you call it? It'd be nice and sturdy. And then, yeah, that's it. Install this plate back in there, bolt this down, then just plug it in, and I'll have my speaker ran. So
right there. Watching this one, Mark. This is such a show. I'm gonna do this.
after that, now we come back up here. We finally reinstall this plate back in its place. After all of that, we can finally install this. So, as far as this video, as y'all can tell, I'm kind of tired. I got parts and stuff all over the place, and it's dark. So, speakers in, door speakers in. Literally, I'm just gonna copy and do the exact same thing on the other side. Once I do that on the other side, then I gotta just run the wiring down the side of the car, which is really easy. Just hide it up under the panels, which I'll show you on the other video of me installing that and installing the amp and running the sub. So once I get all that installed, door speakers will be done, amp will be ran, cabling will be ran, head unit's done. So until then, I will catch y'all next time. So I'm gonna just button this up and I'm out. So see ya.